G'day and welcome to episode 34. In the last episode we dropped into some refreshing springs and camped on a beach. In this episode we head north from Penang to Thailand where we visit Trang before arriving on Koh Lanta.
Today we are leaving Malaysia for Thailand. So from Penang where we are now, it's about a 3-hour drive to get there. So we've got a couple of errands to do before we hit the road, and then we'll hopefully arrive, or we're planning to arrive about 5 because it's meant to be a little bit less hectic at the border if we cross at that time of the day. It's actually been really good camping here, because the sand is quite soft, so there hasn't really, there's been a couple of people who have tried to come down here but their cars won't go through the soft sand, so we've pretty much just had this end of the beach to ourselves, so it's been nice and relaxing, and the beach is just so beautiful and clean. So yeah, it's been a good week. So yeah, hopefully tomorrow we'll be over in Thailand.
So we made it into Thailand. We crossed the border last night, and out of all the countries that I've crossed borders in, that was definitely one of the smoothest. They even fed us, gave us some water bottles, and wished us safe travels. If you're a global overlander, you will know that coming to Thailand at the moment is a bit sensitive, so we're pretty happy to be here. When we crossed over, we didn't have our phones stopped working, obviously, because we're in a new country, so the south of Thailand can be a bit volatile as well, so we didn't want to stay down there, so we've driven up to the closest beach we could find, and it actually worked out pretty well. It's nice and quiet, a few fishermen down here just doing some netting.
We pulled in at about 11 o'clock last night, and we're pretty lucky to find a spot relatively easy.
Yeah, it took about 3 or 4 hours to get here, but it worked out well. So today we're going to get some new SIM cards, get some coffee to start off with, and then start heading up to
Trang. Arrived at our second Thai destination, which is a little beach spot just to the west of Trang. So we've found a great spot by the beach. Set the hammock up.
It's a bit windy.
It's just a little bit windy. The weather's beautiful, but because of the wind, the water has gone quite murky and not very appealing. I'm a bit of a fair weather swimmer, so I haven't gone in for a dip yet. We're thinking that we'll hang around here for the night, and there might be a really nice sunset here looking out over the islands. And then tomorrow we're going to head a little bit further north to an island called Koh Lanta, which there's an island just over there. Which we get to by a short ferry, which takes like an hour or two, something like that. So yeah, we're just going to chill out here in the hammock until then, I think. sure where I got my information from yesterday about this ferry over to Koh Lanta. It definitely doesn't take 1 to 2 hours. It only takes like 15 minutes and it's just a barge, so just driven straight on. Good spot on the side. Yeah, and it was really cheap. It was only like $4 or $5. There's a little ticket here. Yeah, so I think we should be leaving any minute now. We've managed to find a pretty amazing camp spot on the southern part of Koh Lanta. So this is my kitchen view, down looking over a beautiful bay. It's a little bit windy, but hopefully in the morning it'll be nice and calm and we can go for a swim down there. It was pretty fun trying to get into this camp spot. The ground level was quite uneven, so we ended up having to dig a hole out underneath one wheel and then counterbalancing that with putting some rocks underneath the front wheel, but we managed to get it flat, so that's good. So yeah, this is our camp spot, nice and in the bush, nice and quiet. So I'm thinking that tomorrow we are also going to go and check out, there's a waterfall and a cave which you walk to. There is also some elephants on the way, but we're not going to go and do that because I feel really bad for them. I was just walking back to the car and then I turned around and this guy. He was trying to get in the back of the car, holy shit. There's another one. He just keeps moving closer and closer. Far out. They're everywhere, there's like 4 in the car. Oh my god. Yeah. Come on. Get out that car! That was definitely the closest that the monkeys have ever come to us. There was like 6 or 7 on the car at once, and like they just weren't even scared at all. They're just like licking the windscreen. Hey?
Salt.
Licking the salt off the windscreen. I shouldn't be scared because like we've got all the windows closed, but I don't know, they're pretty scary. Like they've got really big teeth and
Like Day of the Dead.
Yeah, it was like Day of the Dead, just like Planet of the Apes on the troopy. Just walking to the waterfall now. It's a pretty easy walk, I suppose. Sort of glad I wore joggers though, because it's a bit rocky. Yeah, I'm not sure how much the waterfall is going to be flowing though, because we're walking along the river, which is looking kind of still. Although, what's it called? The the effect? Venturi, that's it. So I don't know, we might be pleasantly surprised and it's gushing at the other end. The water's flowing. I might just be wrong. Oh, I nearly fell over. I might be wrong about this waterfall after all. was wrong. There is water flowing at the falls. They're small, but they're really pretty. There's like this massive log which has fallen over the little pool at the bottom. Actually, on the walk here, there was like so many massive tree logs just fallen over. So I don't know, there must have been a big storm or something that's gone through here and wiped them out. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.